In this video, I'll be telling you what your VRFS boot says about you. Okay, quickly starting off, we're gonna head straight up to the top and talk about any of these 5 boots. These tell me that you're either a noob or you think that the classic style is sweaty. Moving on then. These boots, you're either a Hunt fanboy or you think these boots look cool because of the coloured design on them. I'm not going to go through every boot I have, by the way, because you know we'd be here all day. If you wear these stealthy boots, you're probably toxic, no offense. Because every kid I see with these on thinks they're the GOAT of the game, and if you don't pass to them, they will get so mad at you, even though they never pass. Moving on to one of these. I do not know why I bought these. I really only see noobs using these. I'm really sorry if you use these, but these are quite like a noob boot. Going on the simple gold, you probably thought these were going to be better when you bought them, but when you actually bought them, you realise they look really ass. Moving on to, we're only going to go for a couple customs. You either bought these, or you actually, 1 in 10 people with these actually won them, but most people bought these, so or want to give away for them. Going on KW9s, again, you either bought them or you got given them in a giveaway because they're so common now. You're an OG player who knows how to play the game, and you're just OG, and you played OG competitive because that's the only people that have these. Okay, skip through quite a lot of these. I would say you're either American, an OG American player, or you're someone who collects boots from EU. Going through these now. You probably got given these by Link himself, and you're probably really good at the game if you use these because they're quite rare. Going on to Demos. No offense to Demo himself, but he has caused the biggest influx of these boots being worn. We all know this is coming. If you use these, you are probably worse than people that use the classic boots. No offense, because they look ugly, and people who use them are just awful at the game usually. That's not all of them. VPLF, you probably think these are, you're probably pretty good at the game, but you think these are customs, even though they're more common than most store items. I think that's all for customs. You're probably not the biggest enjoyer of playing the game, but you love the map making. Okay. If you wear any of these style of boots, you think that buying the items to make yourself look better is more important than the actual getting better at the game, because they look cool, yeah, but how is this going to be practical in the game? These wings, you probably think you look really cool in them, but in reality you look like an absolute twat, because I'm sorry mate, if you use these, you have no style. Any of the new customs, you're trying to, if you wear these, I'm sorry, but you're just either you own the league or you enjoy the league, or you're just trying to fit in with those that actually have real customs. Same goes for all of these, except from the GOAT League ones that actually look good. Spring boots, you probably collect every single bundle that ever comes out in the game, because this bundle was awful, so if you own these, you only have it for the sake of the spring bundle. You're probably also pretty good at the game, but yeah, let's see. Let's go through some store boots now. Again, noob if you wear these. These, you're probably pretty sweaty at the game, but you just don't play competitive. Same with, these, you probably have really good taste, and you're also really good at the game, especially shooting because of this boot shape. So I'd say, yeah, you're really good at the game if you use these. If you use any of the boots in this boot shape, you either think you're really good, but you're bad, or you think you're bad, but you're really good. That made no sense. Ignore that one. If you wear these, you're a bit of a dick. No offense. Alright, these trainers running shoes things, Never see anyone with them, so can't really make an opinion on them. They look pretty mid, kind of look like track running shoes, so probably you're not the greatest if you use them. Let's see if there's any other. Oh yeah, if you use these, you're definitely a pedo. No offense. Alright, now we're going to get onto the Halloween boots. I'm sorry, if you're still using these, you're just a bit behind because Halloween was sort of 4 months into the year. So yeah, you're like 5.5, 6 months behind, mate. I don't know why you'd be using these. You're probably haven't played the game in a while. So yeah. These, you probably bought them because they look really cool, but when you actually use them in game, you know, they're not the greatest. I would know because I have one of these boot shapes, and they're not the greatest, trust me. They're kind of like the original ones mixed with this one up here. But yeah, they're not the greatest. If you use any boot with this boot shape, I'm sorry, but just please use a different boot. Same goes with these, man. Like, what are they? They just look awful. I see why VRFS didn't make many boots of this boot shape. Same with this one. It just looks awful. Like, look at that. You cannot tell me that looks appealing, man. They look like clown shoes for a start. Like, who is wearing these? Let's just go near the bottom. If you use any of these, like 6 boots, you're an OG player who's very good at the game, because the only people I see with these are really OG at the game and are good at the game. But I do see some noobs wearing the party and the vibes one, but you know, I see why they're good. Argentina 10, you probably think you're like the GOAT, you probably think you're Messi, but you're really not. I'm sorry. They look nice, yeah, they do, but I'm sorry, they're the Maddox boots, yeah. You can't hate on the Maddox boots, but if you use them, you're probably a noob. No offense. The Sue boots I can get behind because the shape's quite nice and the design's better, and yeah, I think you're probably pretty average at the game if you use these. These Florence boots, they're pretty nice, but I just don't see you being a really good player using these. The only thing you can get behind is the boot shape. You probably bought these thinking, oh my god, look, I bought IVSAs, but you know, they're just blue and they look boring, bad boot shape. You know, they're just pretty awful, to be fair. Okay, if you wear these, I really respect you, because I think these are some of the best store boots in the game. The aesthetic of them looks really nice, and I bet the only people I see with these are pretty good at the game. So yeah. I think I'll do another run through of my boots. If you wear any of these 3 UVBLs, then you're the GOAT, pretty much. You're probably like the best player in the entire game, right? Yeah. If you wear these boots in Europe, then you're kind of like, it's really rare, pretty much, in Europe. Only like, I don't know, less than 5 people have it, maybe less than 10. So, you know, it's kind of iconic in Europe, but in NA, you know, it's quite hard. It's very hard to win. So, like, you're probably really good at the game if you've won these. Same goes for these, or you probably bought them. Let's see. If you wear these, you probably think you're a tacky baller, but usually people that I see are diabolical with these. So you either wear these because you actually think they look good. I think they look pretty decent. Or you wear them for a joke. Same with these. These are, nah, okay. Yeah, I think this is a good place to end off with these things, man. Imagine spending like months getting good at the game. You've won your first customs, you go in your account, and you see absolute slippers in your account. You just wouldn't be happy, would you? I'd rather wear the classic boots than these. No offense to Nemesis, the guy who made the league. You know, if you got your own customs in the game, they look pretty decent. Yeah. Oh my, wait, is that Zenio? Yeah, Zenio made these boots, but oh yeah. Okay, anyways, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, because I will be making more content on VRFS every day around, well, I don't know. I don't really have the time, but I will be making videos every day, so stay tuned for more.